before you click away, let's be honest for a second. Landman Season 2 has been a frustrating ride. Long stretches of setup, missed tension, and storylines that never quite caught fire. But then the finale arrived, and suddenly, the show remembered exactly what it was supposed to be. You're watching Screenscope Reviews, and this is Landman Season 2, Episode 10, Ending Explained. Spoilers ahead. The finale didn't just wrap things up. It course-corrected. At the center of everything was Tommy Norris, and make no mistake, this episode belonged entirely to Billy Bob Thornton. From the opening image of Tommy sitting in his father's place, watching the sunrise, the episode framed him as a man at a crossroads. At first, it looks like resignation. Like he's preparing to fade out. But as the hour unfolds, it becomes clear this isn't about waiting for the end. It's about refusing it. Cammy firing Tommy wasn't the end of his story, it was the spark. Her claim that he didn't have the Russian buzz, that hunger for risk, pushed him into proving that the fire was still there. And with Cooper discovering wells that MTX completely missed, Tommy saw a future the rest of the industry was blind to. That future became CTT, Cooper, Tommy, and Thomas. All he needed was backing. And that backing came from Dan Morell, the one man who always believed in Tommy more than the system around him. Morell didn't just fund the company, he issued a warning. If Tommy betrayed him, Morell would take the one thing that mattered most, his family. That line defines the season's core theme. Success always comes with a cost. Meanwhile, MTX is quietly falling apart. Nate says it best, the company was never meant to outlive Monty. Cammy is captaining a sinking ship, gambling everything in Louisiana in a way Monty never would have. People are leaving. Faith is gone. The contrast between MTX's collapse and CTT's birth couldn't be clearer. The freeway crash felt symbolic, a reminder that Tommy is burning himself down to build something new. His life could end in a blink, yet he keeps pushing. And when the crew finally walks away from MTX to join him, it's not just business. It's loyalty earned. The Coyote scene seals it. Once a symbol of death stalking Tommy, it returns, and this time, he says, "You can't have today. Today is mine." That line isn't defiance. It's victory. The sunrise at the beginning and the sunset at the end mirror each other perfectly. The day starts with uncertainty and ends with control. On the family front, Cooper's murder charge adds real stakes. Rebecca's return as his lawyer was one of the finale's strongest moments. Her speech, her presence, her absolute dismantling of law enforcement pressure, this was the Rebecca fans missed. And while the charges are ultimately buried through political pressure, the tension reshapes Cooper's future. He ends the season not broken, but empowered, president of his own company, relationship intact. And yes, even Angela and Ainsley finally mattered. Angela fearing another 2008, mourning her daughter growing up, and confronting the emptiness of change gave her emotional weight the season desperately needed. For the first time, she felt real. So here's the truth. Season 2 struggled. But the finale reminded us why Landman works when it works. Risk. Consequences. Characters standing at the edge of losing everything. Billy Bob Thornton delivered his strongest performance across both seasons. Rebecca reclaimed her bite. And the story finally felt dangerous again. Season 3 is coming, and if it leans into MTX's collapse and Tommy's rise, Landman might finally reclaim the intensity it's been missing. This is Screenscope Reviews. And that was Landman Season 2, Episode 10, Ending Explained.